All right.
You get it?
Yep. Let's get them set up here on the old tripod. Mm-hmm. A little shot of the garage. Sorry for the angles here, fellers. I got you set up on a piece of wood and I'm tripping over stuff a lot. But here's my radiator. We're gonna unbox this bad dog and then we're gonna slam it down in the truck. The other app has given me a delay in going live, so we're gonna just move on with life. So let's see what we got here. That's a thermal switch, relay, fuse. Yep. So we're not going to use most of that because I've got my own fuse block. You on my YouTube?
I'm trying to.
Set this stuff aside. Get into the goods.
See what it does when you say
And if any of you guys are coming over from the other app and I don't read your comments, it's because she's about to head in and take a nap. I'll check out the camera as often as possible, which looks a little greasy. Does it look cloudy on the stream? Here we go. Feel like you're waiting forever for this. This is a 4-core, dual pass, dual electric fan, electric shroud, or the aluminum shroud. This is everything. It's all you want. All the goodness. And it looks like the top's bent a little bit, but for what I'm doing, it's plenty. Set it down in here and get you guys so that you can see what I'm doing. Easy, Bess. Let's see. There we go. I might get in the way a little bit here and there. I'm not the best at filming solo. And I've also got you guys sitting up on top of a 6x6. But we're just slapping her home and seeing where she wants to be. See if she likes her new home. Maybe she don't. Hopefully she does. Looks like we're sitting in the cradles pretty good. I got to come up with something to hold this temporarily until I get the plastic piece back on here that holds it. Which most likely means wire ties. Yep. Which for now is going to be what ticket is, because I've got to find the upper radiator shroud, which is what wraps around it, and I've either got to modify it or make one of my own design out of aluminum or something. But we're not there yet. I want this thing to run for more than 3 seconds. Heck yeah. Appreciate all you guys stopping in from YouTube and the other app. But we're gonna play with it a little bit. See if I can't do something irresponsible. Maybe break something in the process or put a hole in a $310 radiator, one or the other. Okay. Boom, installed. Probably never going to change that. It'll be like that forever. But once we get some hoses on it and figure out what's all happening with it, we'll be able to do more. What?
That fence is like America. It's seen better days.
America has seen better days?
Your fence.
My fence. What? Yeah, is what it is. It's a rental. I'm not gonna dump much money into this house. Alright, so let's go with the lower rad hose. So we have an upper and a lower. And they're tight enough that I'm perfectly comfortable putting fluid in it and idling it because it will not gain or build pressure. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. I'm gonna run this engine for about 5 or 10 minutes, or until it runs out of gas, which is probably gonna happen because I've only got like a gallon or so left in that fuel cell, because that's all that I put in. So we'll hook up some of this stuff, which should be.
Angle it.
Angle it a little bit. I'm sorry. I'm not the best filmmaker. I just want to put my truck together and run it. I'm excited. This thing's been sitting in my driveway for far too long without being able to go down the road, so we're fixing that today. And we're gonna find out how many things that I put together leak and how many things that I put together don't leak, which probably more leaks than not leaks, which is gonna happen. But I'm sure I'm gonna have some mess at some point. But I'm gonna fight with this for a couple seconds before I give up and move on with life. So that's going to go to my Amazon special overflow, and we're just going to dump fluid in it. I'll get the fans hooked up probably next couple days. It's not going to make enough heat sitting here idling for 5 to 10 minutes to worry about needing any of that at this point. And we're going to see. I wonder if the drain's closed. You got to check. Yeah, it's closed. It's closed enough. You give her the Kool-Aid. This is already pre-mixed. I got 2 or 3 gallons. But this is life. I'm gonna fill her up. This truck has no thermostat in it. I didn't put one in. I don't know if I'm going to. I got an electric water pump on it, so I can kind of control what happens and when it happens and such. So
I'm gonna lay down so I got restream up to the
okay, if you want to sit down and watch some of the comments, if I do get any, then I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Love you too. Hopefully this is enough coolant, because I think I've got another gallon there. I think that's it. I don't know if 3 gallons is going to tame it or not. There's 2 gallons in. I don't see any of it hitting the ground yet. So I guess we proceed. Do I have another gallon? Look at you. Gallon. I don't think so. I don't think I do. I thought I did. Stand by 1 moment, please. Let me look around a little bit. See what we got. It's looking like she's about to eat a gallon of water. It's looking like a real big possibility here. So, give me 1 second to fill this up with water. I'll be right back with you guys. Hey, got some more liquid here. Dump in her. Thirsty girl. Good old red. Good Lord. much more does she want? Okay, another gallon. Well, that's what you get. Alright, so this gallon will take me down to about a 25% concentration of coolant, which is fine for the season that we're in. I'd like to put some Prestone flush in this anyways. I don't know how long this engine's sat, how much rust is in the jackets anyways. So we'll use this as an excuse to clean it. Oh, would you look at that? My radiator has a huge crack in the top of it. Ain't nothing slowing me down today. We're going with it. So, now that the radiator kind of has water in it and kind of is broken, so it's kind of messed up, we're just going to keep on moving forward. I'm ready to let this thing run. Which also means I'm going to enjoy the warranty process of dealing with this company that sold this through Amazon and, you know, beat the absolute dog shit out of everything. Good enough. Alright. Electric water pump, what you got? What you got? I can hear it ripping. Well, in the case of cracked radiator anyways, we're just going to put more water in. Right up the hose, boys. That's what you get for shipping stuff off of the Jungle website. Broke crap. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see the top corner right here, but it's got a split on this weld, and the neck has a pretty hefty lean to it. So she broke. It's full now. Electric water pump is pumping some pretty serious gallons per minute. Not bad, not bad. So, I don't see it leaking from anywhere else. Let's fire this thing up. Let's let it get up to temp, see what that sniper. Alright. Sorry if it's a little noisy. I apologize. Machine's running. She's got water in her. She's pumping. Come on back here and let her talk to you. I have no clue how much fuel is in it. We're sitting here reading pretty good, 14 volts, 800 RPM. It's saying we're at 90 degrees, but that ain't right. Might have to check out that coolant temperature sensor. I wonder if we can get that RPM down a little bit. Come on down, baby. Sorry about the shakiness. So you can come back in here. Go home on your wizard. Go to tuning, basic idle. I got it set to 500, which is pretty low. So I'm gonna do 550. No. About 550, not 900, bub. We're trying to blow her up. Save that. Okay. Go back to home, monitor, multi-gauge, and vitals. That'll bring us back. There we go. She's starting to dip a little bit. Alright. For those of you on YouTube that haven't seen me on the other app, this is my 94 Chevy. It's not a Dodge, even though it has a Dodge dash in it. It's set that aftermarket Dodge dash. It's a project I've been building. Just cheap parts that I can afford, basically. Which explains why the radiator has a massive gap in it. You know, it's all messed up, but we put it together. It's got a 454 out of a big block in it. Or out of a RV, sorry. It's a 454 big block out of an RV. It's got a 400 turbo trans. It's got a B&M reverse manual valve body. B&M ratchet shifter. And long tube headers, 3-inch duals all the way back. And a mini spool. Just putting a couple dollars in it here and there as I can, when I can. But I'm just happy that it ain't smoking. No smoke. Spoke too soon. It's smoking like a chimney. But the other pipe's in here. The other pipe's there. I just ain't finished it yet. Sounds great. That's kind of more of like a condensation than anything. Doesn't have a smell to it. It's not black and it's not blue. If it was those two colors, I'd be a little bit more upset about it. Coolant's still pretty clean. Got the factory power steering pump out of the 1500, the 350 that came out of it. And it's a Wilson 1-wire electric water pump, a couple other goodies. Nothing too wild, nothing too crazy. But I need to hook up one of these electric fans here. Get some air moving. So I'm gonna shut her down for a minute, put you guys back on the tripod, and I'll put some stuff together. But this is the longest it's ran since I've put it together. It says we're at about 147 degrees. Sorry, you can't see that probably. It says we're running about 147, 149. No fans on, no nothing. There we go. She's trying to learn. This thing's gonna learn a lot sitting here idling. I'm still a little butt hurt that I got a big crack in the radiator. Yeah. See if you guys can see the split. Yeah, you see her crying out right there. She's sad. I've got some of that aluminum patch stuff, that flux core, heat it with a torch stuff, but I don't know if I trust it on a radiator. We will see. See if I can spin you guys back around. Here we go. Trying to learn how to do all this technological stuff. As you can tell by my older YouTube videos, I'm not the best. Let's get you on the tripod, Chunder. All right. Get you guys on here. About like so. Sorry. There we go. Okay, let's see if I got some pliers. They come with little baby weather pack here. But what doesn't make any sense is there's no wires in the plug here, so that's all right. Yeah, there's supposed to be a little spaghettis hanging off of this, but I ain't got none. Okay, all right. Yes, sir. Let's see what we got here. So we got a fuse holder with no fuse. Way to go, Amazon. A relay that hopefully has guts in it. And then my relay wires. I'm extremely disappointed with the quality that I'm being faced with here. But nonetheless, okay. Moving on. Yeah, let me try to find a couple pigtails here so we get some pliers on that thing. Get one of them fans cranking. Yeah, it's one of my favorite pastimes to watch test leads spontaneously combust. Yeah, we'll stick a return in for this one. I'm very disappointed. And I'm not one to say that I expect premium, but being broken right off the whack doesn't help the argument. The price was a little steep for what I'm dealing with. So we'll stick this up and around. We'll give her the old reach around. The wrap around. And I'm just going to snag these wires here into some other wires that hopefully have some juice running through them. Up here on fuse block. Sorry if I'm right in front of the camera. Still, I ain't got my camera lady. She's taking a nap. So, see if I can get this alligator clip to pop out of this here sleeve. Get some positives. And see if I can get this negative wrapped around something and get this fan cranking. Yep. Let's give her a little strip there. Use the teeth. That's all you need is teeth. Alright. And I should be able to just stab this kind of anywhere. And then bam. Bam. Okay. Ooh. Ground wire spicy. Okay, I need a bolt. So now let's take this here, bolt, kind of snag it in somewhere, like right here. Yep. Got a little leakage out of this here bottom hose, so I'm just gonna fix that with a wire tie. Maybe. Yep, tight enough. And I'm gonna fire back up real quick. I got that fan running. randos to tighten up. Do a replace with same if you're still in here, Mrs. Secretary. Give a little spin ski here. But anybody that's saying it's got a lifter tick issue, that's the sound of all 4 of them injectors in that sniper banging off. They're fairly loud. Should be able to adjust the idle screw. Bring that idle down just a tickle. See how I got louder? You might be able to see but not hear, but that thing sprays fuel like you wouldn't believe. And the fuel that it's drinking isn't the greatest. It's been in there for a hot minute. So what do I need? Flathead? Give her just a little tickle. Here we go. That sounds a little bit more like 6 or 7. But that's one of the biggest complaints you get for snipers is it sounds like a vacuum when you're under part throttle and they tick. There we go. 750. IAC's at 0. So if the IAC's at 0, that means that my blades are still open far enough that it's not having to manually do anything. So let's take a little bit more out. Just a tickle. Just a tickle. I want that IAC to be in the 1s, 2s, 1 to 5. Yeah, when I hopped in, I just seen it pop a 1. See if it pops a 1 again. Yep. So I'm right on the edge. I'm right on the edge of needing a IAC. So I think I'm gonna leave it alone right there. I like a little bit lower of an idle. I don't know. Sounds better. I know the stickers are a little much. I started cutting stickers. I bought a vinyl cutter to sell vinyl. So I just started stickering it up. But it's running. It's sucking heat out. It's circulating fluids. But them snipers do make quite a bit of noise. I can quiet that noise down by putting this lid back on it. A lot of it will go away. But it's kind of a give and take. I think they're amazing other than the small amount of noise that people complain about. Don't really bother me. The performance gains you get over a carburetor with one of these things is just ridiculous. It really is. I mean, it's wild. Looks like we got 7 people in here. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. We just, for those of you that just stopped in, I slapped this radiator in temporarily. It's got a crack in it anyways right out the box. This is my big block project. It's an old OBS, extended cab short bed, 94. It's a big block, long tubes, 3-inch pipes, 400 turbo, reverse manual valve body, B&M ratchet shifter. Just something to play around with. And it's got the Amazon special coolant overflow with a broken radiator. And absolutely, if you guys want to hit that subscribe button to catch up, I'm going to start posting to YouTube again. I took a little hiatus there for a good bit, but I'm back. I'd like to see what I can do in here, and you'll probably see me hit some car shows and walk around. I know this thing ain't car show worthy, but hopefully after we do the rear end on this thing, I got it set up so I can C-notch it or just back half it. There's the fuel cell. Oh, sorry, I keep turning you sideways. Fuel cell, battery, fuel pumps on the left side of the fuel cell. But this is the first time this engine's ran this long in probably 10 years. So I'm just letting her enjoy it. I don't think this thing's cranked over until I got it a couple months back. So my wiring looks like spaghetti. We're gonna mess with that. This is all, I just wanted to get it running. It's a Holley Sniper 2 with a YN Street Warrior intake on a completely bone stock big block out of an RV. A Wilson 1-wire alternator, which I think they're like 60 bucks if you're interested in get one for your hot rod. They're great. They make 14 volts all the time. Everything else in here is nothing fancy. I mean, it's the cheapest headers I could find on the internet, the cheapest radiator I could get with fans on it. I just, bare bones. I was just trying to put something together and run it. But that's about all for this update. We got her running. Once I get this crap fixed and figure out my hardware to keep my radiator in, we'll take it for a little drive, see what it'll do. I'm kind of excited. I got all the air burped out of the transmission from where I rebuilt it, because to put a reverse manual in it, you got to take the whole thing apart. So I had the output shaft and everything laying on the desk, but I rebuilt the whole thing. So if you guys are interested in seeing this thing go down the road, definitely hit a like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification. That way you know if I come back live or if I post a video, and we'll see you on the next one.